Hey, this is Music Villa's Beer and Gear show, coming from a lovely, lovely, beautiful Bozeman, Montana. And we talk about beer and gear.
Sorry.
I'm doing my intro, Joe.
Sorry.
No, but we talk about beer and gear. We have guests. We don't really do product stuff. If any of you people are like, woo, when's the talking going to stop and they're going to just talk about the instrument? Go somewhere else for that. We're just BSing, having fun. And if you don't want to, if you're not into that, then that's fine. Maybe someday you can join us. But anyway, we're just having fun. We have local talent and guests, and hopefully they're bringing beer, and that we can enjoy them and talk about their pedal board and all that stuff. We have other stuff that have specs and things, and we have lovely, cool little, some Strats that are in the shop. This looks pretty cool and unique.
Does.
Come and talk to us. Look at our website. We'll let you know about it. But anyway, we're just here to chat, and this is where we're going to welcome back Joe.
Thank you.
He was absent the last one. He had what was going on? You had back surgery.
Back surgery, face surgery.
Yeah, he got rid of all the hair on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I got a new leg.
Yeah. He's a robo guitar.
Yep.
So he, I enjoy. Are you enjoying the new leg?
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's
So,
way faster. Smooth.
He can run a lot faster, which is handy when you're a musician. You got to run to the gigs. But so anyway, I'm Blaze. Joe, we're Music Villa's Beer and Gear show.
I passed out outside. I was in like an ice tomb, It hasn't breached 0 degrees in a month in Montana. If you're thinking about moving here and you don't like the cold,
yeah,
don't come here if you don't like the cold.
Yeah, it's
so
heavy.
Freaking cold.
Check out the weather. We'll see. But welcome back, Joe. And we have a guest coming in today, and I really hope that he brings beer because I'm in a beer mood. It's Friday. It's really early in the morning. I want to drink.
I ran out of coffee. This is 2 parts Kahlua.
Who is it? Hey! It's Dan Bradner.
Yes.
Haven't seen you in a long time. What's going
And he's
on?
got beer. Right on.
Special limited edition can.
Limited edition can Guinness.
Just for breakfast.
Here, come and have my
Awesome.
seat.
Guinness is good breakfast beer.
We have
too.
Dan Bradner here,
Thanks,
and
Dan.
local talent. He's a blues man. He loves those sweet southern honeys, like every good blues man wants. So I'm going to get my chair over here. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, thank you. You brought now the only bummer here, people, and I know we're going to have commenters going, "You're drinking Guinness out of a can?" We have to. We ran out of solo cups, and
our
we
pint glasses have like mold
pint
on
glasses
them.
are disgusting, and we didn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't find washing things for it, so we're just gonna drink it out of the can. What the hell not?
Yeah.
Be like coal miners in Ireland.
Yeah, right.
Do they have that? Just give me out a can. Wuss bags. Okay, so here, let's do it up. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Ah, yes.
Oh, watch out. That sweet foam. This is really prepping us for, it's coming up.
It is. St. Patty's.
St. Patty's Day. So this is exciting. It's spring and everything. March Madness. I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. Cheers. So,
Cheers, Dustin.
Cheers, Dustin. Clink.
keeping it all together. Dustin back there. So, now, just to let you all know, we're miking the room, not the cabinet or anything. The amp thing. We're just miking the room with a Neumann thing just to get that sound. In case you're wondering, these beautiful sounds that Dan might make.
Right.
And then he's also going to play guitar. So what's going on, Dan? Welcome to the little
Welcome, Dan.
thing
Thank you
here.
so much.
Our little,
Yeah,
what
thanks
is
for
it?
being
This
here.
is like a what are those little cellars that when you're worried about World War III or whatever?
Oh,
that you
it's
make
like
it-
our little panic room or
Yeah.
little bomb shelter.
Yeah, this is our little bomb shelter / panic room. It's both, I saw Martha Stewart. She said you could do both with this. And
Ron
so,
gave us some pointers.
yeah.
Talk about that
Our
later.
shipping receiving guy has his own little room like that. I like to say we should tour that as a field trip for Beer and Gear. Survival Beer and Gear.
Might not want people to know
Yeah.
that he has that.
Yeah, so this is our little
Banging down his
panic
door in
room.
the apocalypse.
Yeah, this is a panic room. There's people robbing the store right now at gunpoint. But we're here for you people. We're gonna
We're
film
down here.
this.
We got a bag
Yeah.
of rice. We got beer.
Yeah,
we
we're
got-
protected. The windows are bulletproof. And we have beer, so we're fine. Yeah, they can
Yep.
figure that out upstairs. So you got a Telly. You're a Telly man.
Yeah.
Are you one of them
Yes.
Telly guys?
I'm a Fender guy.
You're a Fender guy.
Fender,
You have. So what What's all your guitars?
I've got 2 Tellys, 3 Strats, Les Paul, Gibson acoustic, Cushing acoustic, Yamaha acoustic.
Cool.
You don't play the Les Paul out as much.
No, I haven't played it since I got this. Really,
We've been watching it.
Yeah.
That was my first nice electric guitar that I got when Music Villa was.
The Paul was.
Downtown.
Really? Is the Les Paul standard?
It's a studio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I got that probably 20 years ago.
And then when I first started seeing you play, I feel like you were playing a Strat more. Way back. Like Hofbrau.
No, it would have been this.
Was still the
I had a Strat maybe 15 years ago for a couple of years that I played a little bit, but then I got rid of that, and then I started getting back into Strats the last couple of years.
Remember that Sunburst Strat you had?
Yep, totally.
And Peter King, you traded that into the store, and Peter recorded a Salamanders album on that.
Awesome. It was a fun guitar. It just didn't click with me.
Yeah.
Remember
what year did you get that?
I bought this in 2003 here. Yeah, I sold my car and came here and got this in a Gibson acoustic.
Sweet.
Nice. See, that's what when I picture Dan Bradner shredding, that's what I picture you playing that guitar.
Yeah, that's like the number
so
one.
I think just every time I see you, it had that.
I've been playing this one the most of the last 15 years.
You let me use that guitar on a track too, remember that?
Yeah.
That's
I
a great
love
sounding
this.
guitar.
So-
Kingman Pickups.
Since someone who loves Fender, and there's 2 iconic models, let's tell the audience. What's your perspective on a Strat versus a Telly? Like, what do you like out of both of them, or why are you playing more of a Telly now?
Well, I play a Telly because when I got this one, I had just come back from a vacation in Nashville, and I was just blown away by the Telly players.
Right.
the
There's a
sound
whole
of
thing
it,
there.
you know?
It's like
Yeah,
everyone should have a Telly.
for sure.
Yeah,
And
it's true.
Huge
Like a
Springsteen
unique-
fan, which is why I went this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's
Could you pose for the cover? Right? Do you have it behind you? We need a red handkerchief, people. All right. Go ahead, sorry.
So the
think
Telly
that's
to
what
me
you-
is just like you can play anything on it. You can play heavy metal, punk, blues,
Yeah.
country, jazz.
Right.
Everything can come out of a Telly.
True.
But you always hear Strats being versatile.
Strats are
Right.
versatile, I think, but I think they're a little less versatile. They have a sort of a shape that you can swing around, but this one has like a
Some
Broad
broader
range.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's good
That's
to
my
hear.
take on it.
Yeah,
I
no,
agree
that's
with that.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
That's
Also a Telly,
that's my
like,
next electric guitar.
knock on wood, but very little goes wrong with
For
a
sure.
Telly.
Yeah,
like if
this
you have
thing
on
was
the
really-
road or something, you can almost you
Right.
fix them yourself
the
easier.
tremolo, all that crap.
And you can change tunings with that type of bridge. You
Yeah.
kind of do anything.
I love it, for
Yeah.
sure. Definitely my number one, but I have a Strat at home that's really giving this one a run for its money.
You've been playing that Strat with a blues band a bit, or you
Yeah,
playing that more
yeah.
with Paige?
I played it once with Paige because I keep it in a different tuning. I keep it in E flat.
Oh,
So
cool.
just to go back and forth is kind of a little bit of a pain. But I did one show with them and it was super fun.
The older I get, the more I want to just be in E flat. I've found.
Yeah.
It's nicer to sing there.
Yeah.
and-
Kiss used a lot of E flat.
That's mostly why.
That's why I'm doing it. Is that the deal? You like because it's singing? That's why you see a lot of people they go in E flat. It's because you can sing better.
So much
to that,
easier to
right?
sing, and, and bending strings. It's like whoa! I
bending,
can all of a sudden I
yeah.
can like vibrato at the top of a bend easier.
Yeah, just that little bit of deeperness.
Yep.
goes
I spent a
long way.
lot
nice,
of time
yeah.
trying like going in E flat, but getting extra heavy strings, so it didn't make a difference.
Oh yeah.
And I just
yeah.
did that.
That was when you were wearing your pants
Story of my life.
backwards. You were doing different
Wasting
stuff. You were-
time, just like my life. Okay. Anyway, so you psychiatrist, you know who you are. I'll be seeing you later. Okay. So now you mentioned some bands there. You're active in this music community. You're playing in bands.
Yes.
What bands? Damn it.
I play in Paige and the People's Band.
What do they do?
They play soul.
I know what they do, but I want the
Yeah,
audience
It's
to know.
a 8 to 10 piece soul band, depending on the day.
That's fun. How do you like that?
It's amazing. So much fun.
We'll give a
You can
shout
get a
out.
little more creative with rhythm and more of a particular lines, and you don't have to shred as much because you have so many other instruments, right? And you
absolutely.
can texture and
Yeah, which makes it really difficult in a lot of ways. Like I didn't really have a grip on a lot of that style of music.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very strict, you know.
right.
So
There's
I really
parts
had
and
to-
particular things. Yeah, you
so,
got horns going on.
Tons of homework to make sure I was playing the proper thing with
Yeah.
that many people. The
Yep.
other bands I can just be as loose as I want to be.
Right.
That's right.
That one I can't.
You have to have tighter parts.
it up.
And amazing musicians. So
Yeah, I was about to say
I'm
the
just
musicians in that band are great.
constantly
Yeah.
trying to
Cozy
keep
on.
up.
I'll give a
It's-
shout out to Paige.
that's
too.
cool,
It's
though.
Paige's band, Paige Rasmussen, our good buddy, and maybe we'll have
Check
her on
them
the
out.
show at some point. She's
Yeah, they're a
she's
fun
rad.
band. Seen them before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check them out on 11th and Grant. That's right. You guys
Yeah,
did
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Is that, do you know when that airs?
It already aired. It was the premiere this year.
Oh, you were the premiere.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can go online and watch
Yeah,
it.
totally.
It's on the PBS, so Montana PBS website. You can check 11th and Grant. Paige and the People's Band.
My band's playing there.
I'll be checking that out soon.
Yeah.
Those are all our buddies in that band. They're a very good group. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
There you go, people. Awkward silence.
What'd you play on the show? Did you play the Telly there?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
What
did you
amp
wear?
did you bring for 11th?
Did you have cologne on the show?
Did you
put
guys are a
cologne?
loud band. Sorry. You guys are a loud band, though.
No. No,
in
not
that
terribly
environment?
loud.
Yeah, you control the environment and the
Yeah, I think so. I
volume
mean,
in
I've
that
definitely played in louder
environment.
bands, which is, interesting considering there's so many people in that band. But I'm also behind.
Yeah, I hear everything.
I'm in the back line. So
You made those guys work. 11-piece band with in-ears. And
Yeah, it was. You
You guys get like
They're good.
$2 a show?
$2 a
Yeah,
show.
you got
$250 now.
5 cars going to the gig.
Oftentimes,
That's a big band.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It
like
is a
Derek
big
Truck's band or whatever. Like, we need a bigger bus.
You guys have a sound guy for that band, just for that band now?
almost all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you, hopefully.
No, not me.
That's good. So you get someone separate doing sound. And everything. That's cool. Well, you guys do pretty good gigs. Everyone does pretty well. Okay, tell us about your other stuff.
Dirty Shame. I've been in that band forever. Also on Live with the Grant. Also this guitar.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then Way Station is a blues band I play with.
Waystation's sweet. That's the one where Dan gets to just
That's the trio, right?
rip blues.
Yeah.
That's also great musicians in that band.
That's sweet.
yeah.
So that's what I do.
Yeah,
And,
that's all.
You get your country fix in Dirty Shame.
Yeah,
which is
Dirty
cool.
Shame's all country.
Yeah. Pretty
Hell
cool.
yeah, man.
You get soul, country, blues rock.
God damn it. It's a tapestry of American music.
Indeed.
Dan Bradner, A Tapestry of American Music.
Dan Bradner.
The box set.
Where's my turtleneck? Dan Bradner with a cigarette. Dan Bradner, Tapestry of American Music.
Yeah.
Later on.
Should we unveil the
Movie
pedal board
line.
here?
Oh, yeah.
This
Ooh,
is Stan, this is
sexy.
I think it's Dan's pedal board
This
under
is
here.
my pedal board.
We're gonna find out.
Look at that.
Filthy.
Pretty impressive. Yeah, there's a lot of toe jam in here. There's a lot of... if this pedal board could talk. There's some panties stuffed in there and a bras and loose joints. This is
One pair of whitey
amazing.
tighties, which is weird.
A lot of stuff going on here.
Yep.
So, okay. Let's see. We got things that... There's
Let's
knobs and
there's
pedals
knobs.
and buttons. There's things going
there's
on here.
faders and knobs.
I have that pedal, dude. I feel like a Jeff Spicoli. I know that, dude.
Do you want to run us through the signal chain, Dan?
As best as I can recall, because it's been a couple years since I've screwed with it. I'll start with the Proctavia. I've put that other places to try, like after my tuner, for example. I tried to have my tuner first, but this thing doesn't play well with something with a buffer in front of it. So, and that's a nasty.
Yeah, it's your
What a
vibe.
differ.
These are.
I want to see how you have
Sounds
that.
like a
That's it. You have the
band
volume all the way up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's your fuzz octave.
Yeah.
Fuzz octave. Sorry.
Based on an Octavia. Is what it's
Yeah,
based on.
what's the vibe that you were using there?
Micro Vibe.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
So those are both my Hendrix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
For sure. So, yeah, that's interesting. So, fuzz octave first.
Fuzz Octave is the first thing my guitar plugs into. Otherwise, it was just, I don't know. I mean, it's a weird pedal no matter
It is
what.
a weird pedal, yeah.
But it felt like when it was after anything else, because I think I go straight from here to my tuner. Or maybe my wah just for ease of getting to my tuner. But it just didn't sound good after anything else, so I put it in front.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure it's wah, tuner, and then,
Compressor?
oh goodness. My compressor's after my distortion.
Okay.
And I have a bunch of distortions. I've got the BB Pre,
Flex drive.
Flex Drive, the Fuzz Face,
Yeah.
and I think that goes BB, Flex, Fuzz,
Okay.
and then probably my compressor. And then I think Small Stone, Phaser, and or Chorus, one or the other. And then delay, and then volume pedal, and then delay,
Huh.
and then reverb.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
the delay is after the volume pedal, so I can pull it off and still get the repeats.
Oh, yeah, cool. That makes sense.
And the reverb pedal, because my reverb tank broke so many times on my amp that I just took it out and got a pedal.
Did you really?
Yeah. And it just kept breaking, so
That's annoying.
yeah. So that's pretty
If you're
much
on
it. Yeah.
Weird stage or a flatbed, your reverb makes exploding sounds.
Yeah, and I have no
Yeah.
idea where that EQ fits in there.
But you use it. You just leave it on.
Yep, EQ's always on. I think it's after.
It's
the
never
distortion.
been plugged in.
You don't leave
What
this
the hell?
always on, huh? This is
No,
always on?
I used to leave it on a lot with Dirty Shame
Yeah.
for that country
Yeah.
tightness. And when I took a couple years off that band, it was off almost all the time. So now I use it. Paige and the People's Band, I'll use it when I'm playing clean just to get louder. Mm-hmm. And I'll use it in the blues band if I'm doing something freaky and I'm trying to get like a bunch of sustain. Because I'm playing through a 112, so to like get that, you know, that Hendrix feedback is just impossible unless I have 2 distortion pedals and compression.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Pushing
that's
it.
super easy and fun. It's a beautiful pedal. I love that thing.
It's a great sounding pedal, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice, man.
Mm-hmm.
When did you start playing guitar?
Started playing guitar in 1988.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
I was 12 years old in 1988.
Did you take lessons?
Took
Where are you
lessons.
from? Damn it.
At that point, I was in California. I
Okay.
had just moved from Colorado to California when I started playing guitar.
Okay. Did you go out there for the surf
I
at 12?
went out there because I was dragged.
Okay. You weren't making your decisions yet.
No one asked me my opinion on the matter.
Okay.
But
you got into guitar there.
absolutely, met a
and,
bunch of great people. Got to live in the ocean.
Yeah,
Got
awesome.
exposed to a ton of different music that I wasn't aware of in California or in Colorado,
Okay.
and started playing
A
guitar.
lot of John Denver right to Chili Peppers.
For sure, very much so.
Yeah. So,
Took
okay.
lessons for about a year and a half maybe.
Okay.
It wasn't very.
Give me your top 3 influences of guitar.
all time?
All time, damn it.
Hendrix for sure.
Top 5.
Top 5. Okay,
Top 5.
That helps me a little bit.
Yeah.
Most
Three's too.
influential for me: Hendrix, Kirk Hammett, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Derek Trucks, and growing Gary Clark Jr. for sure.
Wow.
That's a newer thing because he's a newer guy.
Newer guy, yeah.
I really love his stuff for sure. Just
Yeah,
I
he's
need to
coming to
check
the
him
state
out more.
pretty
I don't know.
soon.
I don't know
Yeah,
a lot
just
about him.
Summer or something.
yeah, September.
He's got a new album.
Cool.
Kettle House. I think he's playing Kettle House.
Nice.
I'm gonna see him in
I'll
May.
have to check that
in
out.
New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
Super excited.
You're gonna go to
Are
New
you gonna-
Orleans?
Jazz Fest.
Yeah, I was just saying, you go to Jazz Fest. Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Good for you.
Yeah.
I want to go to Jazz Fest.
Killer.
Damn it. Check out Eric Lindell.
Eric Lindell, I will.
He usually plays that a lot. He's cool. He's just kind of he's a songwriter, singer guy, but he's just cool. He's got a good vibe to him. Kind of blues, R&B, New Orleans tone to it and stuff.
There's so many. You know, I mean,
He's cool.
So many good
Yeah.
ones
Those are just the
these
ones
He's
days.
not known as a shredder guitar player, but he's not bad. But his songs, it's just fun.
those are the guys I tear apart.
Yeah.
But I love listening to jazz, country.
Oh, yeah.
heavy
There's so
metal,
much
of
good
course.
stuff. Okay, let's hear some stuff here. Show us off some of these pedals or play some of your.
It's cool you have you do have it set up for a Hendrix thing, like you know Hendrix Fuzz Face,
Yeah.
Micro Vibe, Proctavia, which I
Just
love.
the size, you know, like this is 3 bands all. It's just easier for me to have one thing and bring it to everybody and have everything that I use. There's no pedal that I feel like I'm missing at this point.
Yeah, you're pretty
for
set
what
up.
I do.
For what
know?
you do, yeah.
And it was all just sort of piecemealed over time, but
Probably use this chorus with Paige Band a little bit.
you know what? I haven't touched that chorus pedal in
Really?
years.
Doesn't get used.
It's on there
Use
almost
this.
out of,
Use the phase instead.
Your time is numbered.
It's almost out of.
Your days are numbered, buddy.
In the Dirty
You're outta
Shame,
here.
Dirty Shame, it was always on just a little bit. I got that from. Again, I bought that downtown Music Villa.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah,
Back
ages
in the
ago.
day.
That and this wah and the Les Paul and all of that came about because I was a huge Slash fan at the time.
Oh yeah.
I was going to
He's
ask you
like-
what made you get it. Yeah, let's
He
follow
said
up on
the only effects I use are a 846 box wah and a little chorus, and I was like, that's all I need.
that. Hell yeah.
And for a long time,
Just don't get the hat. All right?
I mean, if I could rock it, I would, but I can't.
If you just keep doing it, no matter what anyone said, just keep doing it. You'll
Just
be the
keep
guy.
buying snakes.
You'll be the guy with a
Just
hat.
Keep buying more snakes, more hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How about let's hear. You were talking about Hendrix tones, or the pedals you were just talking about. Let's do some of that stuff. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing Machine Gun or anything off of Band of Gypsies, it's all about the micro vibe.
Is that what's your favorite album by Hendrix?
Band of Gypsies?
Band Gypsies is awesome.
Growing now is Machine Gun. If you guys are familiar with that, it's
Oh yeah, the reissue, the release,
Yeah.
recent release of all that.
So Band of Gypsies is 6 tracks taken from 4 shows.
This Machine Gun's the full shows.
They're really
The
good.
first
I-
full show.
Yeah.
Okay, the first full show. Because I just went into a thing with that a few months ago, like looking into Band of Gypsies. Yeah, and they do have like that full show. But then I think, didn't they do like
A couple
the full
years ago, I
weekend
got one
too?
that
They've
was
got one
that
that's
had
like
all
everything.
the.
or
Remember
something.
that? There's like a 3-disc thing.
Yeah,
a few
there's
years ago
like-
that was all of them.
You can get the
I have
whole
that
fucking
somewhere.
thing. if
I
you
never
want.
saw that. I know there's
Check
a Band
that
of
out.
Gypsies 2, which is just more of it.
You know the story of that show where Jimmy, the first show he went out was kind of like being Jimmy, and
Which is
I'm
still
I'm
above-
huge
way
Hendrix- you know, I'm a
above.
huge Hendrix fan. And he was like, "I love you, Jimmy," and he was like showboating and being Jimmy. And Bill Graham kind of approached him after that first show and was like, "You know, you play guitar better if you didn't like dance around, jump around so much, like show off so much.
Which his guitar playing is
Jimmy
still a
was
million
like-
miles higher than anyone else.
So Jimmy
Bill
went
Graham
got
was
like,
was a,
it was
he
New
knows
Year.
how to get the best, I guess.
Yeah, New Year's 1970. So in New York, he's not having fun, not having a good time, and
Right.
so he was like, "Psst, you Bill, and
Shredded. his
came back
face
out the
off.
next show and just like stood and just ripped, played even better, and that's what like I don't know, like a bunch of the tighter tracks came from that.
It's all amazing to me, especially if you think about the fact that like
Now looking back, it's like,
it
Jesus.
was New Year's Eve 1969. It's the end of the 60s, and it's also like the end of his pop sensibilities. You know
It
what I
is.
mean? Like no one had seen that music, heard that music.
right.
Yeah, man, all
They
that
were
new.
playing all that rock and
Yeah.
roll that was on the radio, and then all of a sudden,
And I like
here's
Billy
Machine
Cox.
Gun. you
And
know?
that's early, yeah,
Just
60s.
Billy
I mean, they're
Cox
still.
is Billy and Jimmy,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But no, you're right. I mean, looking back now, it's like, we've grown up with it and stuff. But I mean, that was new. Talk about minds being blown.
Oh yeah.
I've been listening to that record constantly for 20 years,
Me
and I
too,
still love it.
Me too. I never get sick of
can't
that.
get
record.
enough of it.
Yeah,
I'm same.
all his shit's awesome. You go back to it, and it's just insane.
Yeah, he was an amazing guy.
Machine Gun.
But that's cool, 'cause it's kinda
Pole
getting
Step
raw.
Down.
Yeah. I love it. So
Love you, Jimmy.
that's the micro vibe, based off of Univibe.
Yeah. Blue lady woman. Yeah. Shaky breasted woman. Oh, sorry.
Proctavia pops into that, which is based on the Octavia as well. It's in Who Knows? And,
Yeah.
and Who Knows on Band of Gypsies, he breaks a string, and that's when Billy Cox starts doing the. There's the bass line, and then Buddy Miles is singing the scat.
Kind of yodeling.
Yeah.
scatting,
And it goes
Okay.
on for like 2 minutes while Jimmy changes his string, and then he comes back.
Yep. It's rad.
Nice.
It's a pedal that takes a while to get used to. But
Yeah.
once you if you find the right spot
You
for
get
it,
the
it's just
zone.
dirty.
Yeah, it
Get
is.
the happy zone.
Neck. You gotta be
cool.
neck pickup. Don't you usually go neck with that pedal?
Depends. Sometimes. I've found that one and the fuzz face, you don't really get too much of a difference for me.
Really?
A little bit. I mean,
I found like neck pickup on a Strat with the octave and single coil pickups. It likes better too.
maybe he does, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like kick it on when I'm feeling like I need to.
Getting that sound.
Yeah, if I'm, I don't know, it just. When you do two strings at the same time, it's just.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Reminds me of like a band song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it's loud, and your guitar's in front of your amp, and you get some really cool sounds from it.
Yeah, you're getting some cool. It's electric guitar. It's a magic electric guitar.
Yeah.
Are you doing any slide playing? You mentioned Derek
No,
Trucks
I mean, I
earlier.
love Derek Trucks. I have zero slide skills.
Okay.
I've been thinking about throwing
Maybe
Gibson
something
into
that-
a tuning and.
Yeah, you got to just have a guitar that's in that
Yeah.
E tuning or whatever, and get just have it
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, at this point, you know, I don't think I'd ever do it out just because he's live. You know, he's one of my favorite guitar
Yeah.
players of all time. Him and Hendrix are my two favorites. He's just
He
incredible.
rips. Did you like Duane Allman?
Absolutely.
I mean,
Have to. Yeah.
I think it was on KGLT, local radio station. And
Let's give a cheers to Kofi Burbridge too.
Yeah, Kofi Burbridge.
oh yeah, and I heard Dreams was on from, I think, one of those classic Fillmore shows, and man, it was just so good. I was just like, it's one of those things you don't hear for a while, and then it comes on, and you're just like, I got to go find that and listen to it. And goddamn, they were so good.
Allman Brothers is another band I can't get enough of.
Mhm.
I love that band.
I love that band, too.
Died when he was 24.
I know.
It's like just blows my mind every time.
I know.
Boy.
And
All
then-
these guys are so prolific before too. They did so much. Hendrix,
Yeah.
I mean, all this stuff they're finding.
For sure.
So it's amazing that they're so prolific doing that and partying. Like the
And that
wonderful.
stash that
It was
Duane Allman
wonderful
was able to
time.
grow at 24 years old. You know?
I know. What the hell? You only get that in the South. That's only in the South. Yeah.
Grows faster down there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do some. Let's hear some more sounds. Let's
Okay.
get
So-
show maybe. What would be cool is okay. We did that, which is probably what you do a lot with your trio and stuff. What are some stuff you do with the funk band? What's some stuff you do with the twang? Maybe like kind of get some the genres that you're playing in or something.
Sure, I
What
mean,
your favorite things
for
you
a
like
lot
to
of
do?
this, I don't do much. Like, I turned off the flex overdrive and just have the BB, and I do that for a ton of both of those bands.
Cool. BB's cool. That's a neat pedal.
It's a great.
I've had that for
just
years.
to kick it up, give it dirtiness. Especially
Yeah.
again, I have a 112 amp, and it's a Hot Rod Deluxe. So like, if you get past 1 3/4, it's
Loud
just
as
crazy
shit.
loud.
Yeah.
So that just gives me that distorted sound of a overdriven amp.
Yep.
So tons of that with like the soul band.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I touch nothing. I might go to my back pickup for country stuff.
Right. You get a little more of that twangy kind of grunge. Wait, do you mainly go like in the front, the neck pickup a lot? or-
I use
With
that a
light
ton. For years with the Dirty Shame, I was like that all the time.
Just
maybe here every
Going.
now and then for like a chill tune that was clean, but that's just the country sound, you know.
Right.
So with the blues band and with Paige and the People's Band,
Snappier.
I've really been
Moving
living
around.
up here more, and I love it. I totally love it.
Yeah.
Just
it's
got
cool.
that roundness to it.
Yeah. I like that too.
Yeah. The Strat that I have recently that I got has Kingman Pickups as well.
Oh, nice.
And it's got all this is Kingman, all the electronics is Kingman. So this is a volume, this is a master tone, and then this tone blends this pickup in
Oh, sure.
as you want it to. So
That's
you can
cool.
have both of these going.
You get the more
Just a reminder,
Telly
talk
split.
to
Yeah.
front just so
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
can hear you. But
So anyway, you can blend this pickup in with the
like
bridge
that.
pickup, and instead of just having straight twang, just get a little bit of that roundness.
Yep. That's
Yes.
nice.
Amazing. Which is one of the reasons I love a Telly, is because you can get both of those.
Yep. Yep.
And you get
That's what I'm
total
doing
Telly
there.
mix.
Eastman 335 style things when I'm playing, and there's volume and tone for each pickup. Constantly trying to be like, kick it in the back, but then warm it up, or
Yeah.
vice versa. Or
Yeah.
like it's almost too. It's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes.
I like less options, you know.
I just want to play the song.
That's the other nice thing about Telly.
Yeah,
Is
for sure.
let,
Another
you know.
nice thing about the Telly.
Yeah,
is
I need to find
so
your sweet
basic.
spots and boom. Yeah.
So basic.
Maybe I just gotta get a Telly, damn
You should get
Okay.
Telly.
it. Okay, well fine. 7. Don't
Are you
tell my
playing?
wife.
Do you play 11s, 10s?
Mostly 10s. I played 11s for a long time, and it just like beat me up.
It does, yeah.
So I've been rocking 10s for 5 years now, maybe, like just consistently.
Played
And
multiple nights in a row. It's 11s.
I played 2. Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. If you're on your hand, absolutely.
Yep.
I didn't really. It was fun, and I love them. Like there is a difference. I don't know if I could articulate it, but there is a difference aside from just the weight. But I was, my
The
hand
hollow
was
bodies are
hurting all the
great,
time.
but
I
on
was
something
like-
like that, I don't know. 10s to me seems
10s
to
are
make
fun.
sense.
10s on a Telly, yeah.
I do a ton of big bends with like blue stuff, Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you're gonna do that all night.
11s are gonna kill
Yeah.
you.
Because it sucks
Yeah.
when you're like halfway through a gig and you're like,
Ow!
You'll be
Oh, I
bleeding.
know.
that's not the note I'm looking for.
Oh,
You'll
I
be
know.
bleeding.
It's true, too. Sometimes your hand just won't go there
There's
after.
no more I can give it. So.
Yep.
Off topic. I just forgot. It took forever, and I finally watched I was just thinking of Bleeding Hands, and then I'm like, I watched Whiplash
Oh, it's a great movie.
the other night for the first
Yeah.
time. I've been
It's
meaning
so
to
good.
watch it forever. Have you seen that?
Who's in that?
Well, it's the
The
jazz.
drummer, the jazz drummer.
I forget the
movie.
teacher. He's a character actor who's been in a bunch.
JK. What's his name?
It's just that he's a jazz. He goes to a jazz school, like a real prestigious jazz school,
Oh,
drumming,
Yeah.
and
I know what
the
you're talking
teacher's a crazy.
He's
ass
like the drill
motherfucker.
sergeant
He's
in
in Big
Full Metal
Lebowski.
Jacket,
He's
but
the dude
a
from Big
teacher.
Lebowski.
Yeah.
The cop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Like
It's
throwing-
totally that guy.
The dude's like doing a thing, probably better drummer than you ever played with ever, and then next thing you know, the freaking chair comes after him, like, ah! He's like, you know why I threw that chair? God damn it! He's like,
Because Charlie Parker.
give me, yeah. It was intense. It was,
it?
but
Some of the
and I-
disses in that.
yeah, it
Some
was,
of the-
man. I'm like, it made me, but afterward, I'm like, I should practice more. I really was like, I need to practice more because, and I don't know, yeah, it was weird, even though he's totally crazy. So anyway,
I want to hear a couple more
Whiplash,
talents
people.
before we sign out.
Yeah, I mean, that's
yeah, let's do a little bit, and then we're running low on time, so we got to get boogieing, but let's do some.
That's the only thing
Let's hear some of this.
You don't use a ton of delay, huh?
From time to time.
For just solos?
Yeah, and it's always on the same setting. It's on a tape emulator delay.
Sure. Just for like a solo, single note thing?
Yeah, maybe some clean stuff if I'm just trying to like fill in a little texture.
Have
Sure.
a little airiness.
Yeah.
I hardly use my
Fuzz you just use for the Hendrix thing? Or do you
Yeah,
use
in
it
the,
for
in the
some-
blues band,
Yeah.
we cover a couple Gary Clark tunes. I use it for my own tunes sometimes. It's just, again, it's like this. It's when I'm feeling exceptionally angsty. Because I always have at least one other distortion pedal along with it as well. I like 2 in a row for them.
Eating more fiber helps with that anxious.
For sure.
And the angst.
Bunch of distortion pedals helps too.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. I love distortion
Fiber
pedals.
and Metamucil and distortion pedals will help you.
Are you
in
working
case
on
you're
any,
wondering.
new solo record, a new, Way
New hit
Station album
record?
or anything right now? You guys did a Way Station album, 3 years ago?
That's a good question. I think it was a little less than that, but somewhere around there, 2 years maybe.
Can people
Krista-
find that on the internet or anything?
Yeah,
Spotify
it's
or
for free on Bandcamp.
Krista's
Bandcamp.
on there a little bit.
Krista Barnett is on there. Paige is on there.
Yeah.
Chris Cundy is on there. John Sanders is on there.
Johnny's on there, that's right.
Adam Greenberg, Tom Day.
It's a good band.
Cool.
I think that is it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was super fun.
But now you're Tom and Adam. Or it's still it's you, Tom and Adam.
At the moment, yeah.
Cool. Tom Day and Adam Greenberg.
Tom Day and Adam Greenberg.
Tom Day, he was the
Pedal Steel.
Bell Steel, Poor Richards.
Poor Richards, he used to be there selling cigarettes.
Selling cigars and cigarettes, playing Pedal Steel, getting the magazine.
That's how you play pedal steel, right?
Yep, that's Pedal Steel. And now he's doing a little of this.
Yeah, he is.
Plays guitar
He's
as
playing
well,
bass.
plays piano.
Oh, is he doing piano too?
He plays a little bit of piano. Plays
Nice.
sweet jazz guitar.
Do you listen to any
Yeah, he does.
old blues guys?
Do I?
Yeah,
Tons.
and what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite one?
No, I don't think so. When I DJ up at KGLT,
Yeah,
they get these
That's right. I forgot that you DJ up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I have,
remember hearing
Rough Guide, I think is the name of it. It's this series that's been coming out for a while now, and there's a ton of them, and it's like Rough House Blues, Delta style.
Oh, cool.
barroom
Doing the
style,
different
just
regions.
Crazy stuff that's from the 30s and 40s. And
There's some good stuff back then.
so many people that you never even heard of, but the music is amazing.
I've been noticing
Yeah.
late night KGLT when maybe it's a robot DJ, but they just
Same,
playing
yeah.
that rad blues music. Like
Yeah.
lately I'm driving home from a gig or something and putting KGLT. And it's like
Totally, I've noticed that
deep,
myself.
deep cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool
Yeah.
stuff.
A bunch of new stuff is being released right now, or in the past few years it's been released. That's just old school recordings that a lot of these
They
things
get
never
lost
made
in
it
shuffle.
past.
there's some
Crazy
good-
records back
good
in the day,
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So now there's
finally
enthusiasts
digitizing
and
it.
collectors and digitizing it.
Old record companies putting out compilations of their best stuff from
Random
huge
sessions.
stockpiles. of
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
It's
No,
cool.
again, then busting up a little later, but Howlin' Wolf.
Howlin' Wolf.
Listen to some
Love
Howlin' Wolf.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mentioned this on the last thing, but listen, I had that in the car, the chest.
He's one of
box
Jimmy's
chest
guys.
Yeah.
And
just, man. It's Hubert Sumlin, I think, is a guitar player
Yeah,
with
a
himself.
lot of it. Yeah.
And it's just, you want to hear a good blues band with piano, guitar, just like it's awesome. And the dude,
Howlin' Wolf
is great.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway,
Albert King from that era.
you want to get that going?
Freddie
Yeah.
King is one of my
Love
favorites.
All the
Freddie
Freddie
King.
King's
Love
awesome.
Freddie
Freddie
King is the man.
And Albert
Freddie
King's
King's
great
the man.
too.
Yeah.
There was a
as far as
Tedeschi
guitar
Trucks.
playing.
I saw the Tedeschi Trucks video where they were talking on the bus, and they were like, sometimes you get to a gig and it doesn't feel like anything's going to happen. Like there's just this vibe that's mellow. And they're like, and every time that happens, we come on the bus, we throw on a Freddie King DVD, and we just crank it. And we
Yeah.
Right.
Because you watch Freddie
Circle
King.
the
That's part of the
wagons.
deal, too. Just watch that
sure.
guy.
And a lot of those videos,
Yeah.
he was playing at like 2 in the afternoon, So
Yeah.
at the time of day, there's no
Yeah.
excuse for not bringing it
Yeah.
all the way, which is what he did all the time.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
So
that's
free.
awesome. All right. Well,
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Dan.
I think we got to wrap it up. Dan,
was fun.
thank you for coming. Thanks for the beer.
You're welcome.
Happy St. Patty's Day coming up.
Yeah.
Sorry we ran out of
Cheers, everybody.
glasses and
Cheers,
cups, so
everybody.
we're drinking out of the can. But this is really inspiring me. Not only is your music inspiring me, but this is inspiring me to get Guinness and have some at home.
Love Guinness.
With the family.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Watch a Pixar
strength.
movie with the family. Drink one of these. Yeah. Why don't you take us out with a little freak show?
With a little freak show.
Yeah. Hit some pedals and
Yeah.
get freak.
There we
It's
go.
a freak show, people.
I have no idea what a freak show is.
You're going to find out. We're all going to find out. Yes. Oh, I'm going to get freaky with it, Joe. Freak show! That's not escape. Yeah, I'm gonna do one. I want to do one. Oh wait.
Oh!
Oh! Damn it!
What a jerk.
I'm sorry. I thought that was. I got confused. I'm sorry. All right. Take care.
Thanks,
We're
Dan.
Beer and Gear
Thanks,
Show,
guys.
Music Village. Check out our website. We have all these fun stuff.
Yeah, Dan
that looks
Bradner,
pretty
everybody.
cool. Maybe call us about that. All right, Dan Bradner, thank you.
Thanks, guys.